at any point and glaze over, and I can change, I should wait till it dries, but I can change the color anytime I want, just by layering on another color. I used to use the illustration for the students. You know, over in the bookstore they had these plastic report covers, you know, a yellow one, a blue one, and if you take two of those, you know, they're kind of transparent, but bright colors. You lay the yellow one over the blue, and what do you get? And that's still transparent. And that's a principle you can use here if you want to. Now, you can mix it, but it simplifies the palette a great deal if you do a little layer. Let me do a little bit of drawing here and just kind of to get an idea of where we're going. I'm going to do a tree on a grassy knoll. We'll do some, I found old towels make a good, like oil painters do. The backbone of my palette. One nice thing about this, see, I can just dump some stuff on there like part of the extension of the palette. Then I've got time to spread it around and change it, put it where I want it. Okay, so let's get a, I bet you're saying, what in the world is that? But by having these separate colors here and dipping into them, I can get the variation in color as I'm going on with this if I want to, or I can come back with these one at a time and overlay it. So let's get a little something going here. I was anticipating having an hour and a half here, so I don't.
You still do.
You still do.
Okay,
I don't think we're going to argue.
We'll stay.
Now, let's say that's some background trees. Incidentally, kind of like oils, you come in and clean it up after you finish. So I'm just roughing in some drawing stuff here, and I dipped into just pure medium to thin that out. Now, I say medium, but that you could just as easily say some clear sort of paint. So to get something going there, there's some background trees that will be later, just to kind of confirm the drawing.
What color did you pick up for that?
Oh, I guess I should be talking about colors. What I've got on my palette, the backbone of my palette, I've got ultramarine blue on one side and transparent red oxide on the other. That is 75% of my paints. It'll go on most paintings. Even this, you notice there's a lot of muted stuff in here. Very few pure green. Now I may dab on some pure green, but it'll get glazed over and muted later on. So I've got that, and then I will usually pick one of these greens as a basic green, and I'll put it on there. It saves me time having a mixed green with the blue and the yellow. Sometimes I will mix, but you don't have to. I can take yellow in one direction, blue in the other, the red to transparent red oxide to muted, and I can bend that any direction I want that green. I don't need any other greens. As a matter of fact, the contents of that Hooker's green hue are pretty much what I'd be picking here to mix if I were mixing my own. So I don't save time. Okay, let's I said this is grassy knoll. Now, let me show you something else that's kind of interesting. Where's my spray bottle? I have a spray bottle right here. Let's take this piece right here. Get a little texture. That's good in foliage. Right before it dries, just blot it low. And incidentally, this is a bluff. It's going to drop off there. There's going to be rocks and stuff. Okay.
Well, is acrylic gel medium giving you all this open time?
It's not gel medium. Well, you could use gel. I just use the regular medium. It's a little thinner than gel. The gel has about the same viscosity as the tube colors, so you can use the gel if you want to. It gives you a little bit of open time. Now, if I were doing this on paper, it'd be sucking up the water, moisture out of it, and be drying quicker, right? But I've got I've got time. Now, if you want to use the open acrylics, which they've got on the market now, they take longer to dry. Let's take that area where I put the grass, for instance. You can play with this a little at a time. And as a matter of fact, I've got I don't have anything there, but one of the paintings that someone had a picture of it here a while ago that was in the WRI show. I did some pretty extensive splattering when it was almost dry in the foreground and blotting up to get kind of a texture in that grass. It's just a one color, but with the texture on the painting, you have to see the painting. You can't hardly tell this. Okay, just blocking out the draw, okay? Now that's pretty much what you do in oils, right? This is transparent. And incidentally, if I want to, up to a point, I can pull that out a little bit. If these were the opens, I could alter that a little more. But as I paint, I always watch my edges. I don't want an edge that's going to give me grief later on. If I keep the edges soft, I'm talking too much here, so I didn't keep that one soft. But if I keep the edges soft, then I come back later on and I don't have any trouble. If I want to touch something in order to let it dry, just put a little alcohol in there and it'll take it off like it's wet. Or move it around. It actually moves around. Okay, let's, for our drawing, let's assume this thing, well, this tree's got to cast a shadow of some kind, hasn't it? So let's just get something started so we kind of understand where it's going. Now, about all I can demonstrate this time is the technique, so we'll do little spot things there that, okay, the tree should be a little bit drier now. You come back and a little bit into the red and the green. Get just a little bit dark up here so we know it's there. If I see that value, then I can work to it. If I don't see that dark value in there, then I don't see that full range. But just get a little bit of it in there somewhere so that I know what I'm working toward. I don't know, what is it? We did this quickly, so this can be fairly. I really need to switch over to a smaller brush now, but in the background there, let's just do a little more on that. See if it's dry. Not quite dry. Work on the tree. Take a slightly smaller brush. And you dip into some of this green that's not pure like ALA07201006, but it's been thinned down with the clear acrylic, the medium, and I can begin to come in and work any kind of detail I want into the tree. Should have decided with some kind of a drawing what I wanted the tree to look like early, but we'll get there. Now, if that's we want something a little lighter than that, we just get something to stand down a little bit more. So let's just use a little of that thin stuff and just show you how it's darkened a little bit. See? It's still transparent, but because once that's dry, you can't lift it. It's not going to give you a problem. Let's say we wanted one little yellow highlight in there somewhere. There's no difference from doing that than trying to mix that when you first start. You just keep layering. Okay. The tree's bothering me here, so let's shake that a little bit so we know what we're dealing with. The other thing is you can, if you want to, you got to be careful with it. missed that a little bit. If